Welcome students for the next practical demonstration, which is one of the application of the digital storage oscilloscope. Before going for the actual experimental setup and the application, let's first go for the introduction of the digital storage oscilloscope. Here we are going to use the DSO manufactured by Yokogawa. This is having few specifications as it is 8 bits, means the ADC, that is the analog to digital converter, inside it is of 8 bits. Then the maximum sampling rate is 200 mega samples per second, and the bandwidth of this DSO is 150 megahertz. So let's first start the oscilloscope by switching on the power button. On the front panel, you may observe many of the knobs or controls present. Whenever we are using the oscilloscope and when we will switch it on, at first you have to press the auto setup button. Then to select a particular function, there are 6 different knobs available and a small line indicating whatever will appear, that function can be set or reset with the help of these knobs. So first I will go for auto setup execute. When I will press it, then 2 horizontal lines are appearing on my screen. That will indicate the CRO is, or the DSO is in the dual mode. Similarly, at the top side of the screen, the date is being displayed as well as the accurate time. Also, for both the channels, that is channel 1 as well as for channel 2, whatever may be the holds per division setting, it is being displayed. So if you will read here, channel 1 is at 50 holds, similarly channel 2 as at 50 holds, but the coupling will be DC, means it is going to accept the DC input by default, as well as the probe setting is at 10:1. Of course, we can change this setting as per our need. And in the right corner, right top corner, it is displaying the time per division setting, which is currently at 1 millisecond per division. Below that, it is also displaying the normal sampling rate, which is 1 mega samples per second. Whenever we want to escape few buttons which are getting displayed on the CRO screen, especially at the bottom side, you can press the escape button. If you will see on this side, there are the knobs present for making the controls for channel 1 as well as channel 2. If I want only channel 1 present, I have to press the knob for channel 2, which will give me only a single line, that is for channel 1. The same can be done for channel 1 also, means channel 2 on, channel 1 off. I will make both the channels on. Below that one, there is a holds per division knob. When I will press it for channel 1, then 2 keys are appearing. One is channel 1 holds per division, and the setting will be shown at right side. But here there are two different options. One is the calibrated one and second one is the variable one. Whenever we have to change the different settings, then only one knob is there, and this is the knob, that is a variable one. So if I will change this one, you can observe the volts per division setting is getting changed now to 20 volt, 10 volt, 5, 2, 1, 500 millivolt, etc. up to minimum of 20 millivolt per division. But if I have set it to suppose 10 volts per division, and if I want the setting not exactly at 10 and also not at 5, means any intermediate setting, then I have to press this variable knob and the display will change to, instead of 10, it is 10.0. So by 0.1 volt difference, I can change the volts per division knob setting, which is not possible in case of the analog oscilloscope. So with the help of this knob, I can change the setting, okay, up to 5 volt in variation with 0.1 volts. If I will press the position knob, we have learned in analog oscilloscope horizontal as well as vertical position. But here by default the DSO is offering us the channel position for the trace at 5 different locations. Starting from the left hand side, -3 divisions. Here minus means below the center line, -1 division, 0 division, +1 and +3. If I will press for channel 1 at 0 division, my trace or line will get shifted at the center. Similarly, if I want some other position, I can use this knob and I can set any random position. Similarly, for channel 2 position, I can also do the same one. Suppose I want to set it at -3. Okay, currently it is at -3. I may shift it to -1. Again I may change like this one. I may take it to +3 volts also. Next is my input. We know that either AC or DC measurement can be possible. So when I will press the input for channel 1, I am getting 3 options: AC, DC and ground. But in addition, the probe is also present, that is, without using the physical probe, I can use the internal probes with the different settings. If I will press, then I will have internally present 1:1, 10:1, 100:1 and even 1000:1 probe setting possible. That is, the attenuation will be present. The maximum is 1000:1. It means if I will give 1000 volts, then I will have only 1 volt displayed on the screen. So such excellent features are present in case of DSO. This is the basic part of the settings with DSO. Here is the time per division button or knob, and when I will vary it for the very first time, then it will go for auto execute and it will set 2 millivolt per division, which I can change to the different settings. But as soon as I am going for 100 milliseconds per division, you may observe the trace is here coming from the right hand side and it is traveling to the left, which is exactly opposite to the normal oscilloscope. In normal case, what we have seen, it is traveling from left to right and continued. So here the time per division settings, now 1 second per division, 2 seconds per division, 5 seconds per division, 10 seconds up to 50 seconds per division is possible. Whereas in case of the analog oscilloscope, it is only at the maximum 0.5 seconds per division. So we can here change the rate of the display of the signal at various times. Then this oscilloscope, that is a storage oscilloscope, can also stop the particular signal. When we want to analyze that one, when we want to carry out certain measurements, then you can hold the particular signal, though it may or may not be present at that particular time, and then you can carry out the necessary measurements. Next, in analog oscilloscope, we have seen the zooming is possible only up to by the factor of 5 or max 10. Let's see here, when we will press the zoom knob, then there are 3 more options and the fourth is the zoom off. When I will press the main zoom, then at the right hand side the zoom factor will be displayed and now it is at 10. If I will change, I may get a factor of 20, 50 also and 100. So by more factor you can zoom the particular waveform, which is not available in case of the analog one. Later in the actual application we will see how to use the zoom button or zoom facility. Then we are also having the facility of the cursors. We know whenever we are using the PC or laptop, the mouse pointer is present, that is a cursor. Similarly here the cursor facility is available. As soon as I will press the cursor, then at the bottom side few windows are appearing. The very first is cursor either on or off, type of cursor, and we can change the position of the cursors either independently or both the cursors at the same time. If I will select cursor or turn it on, you may observe 2 vertical lines are appearing because my type is delta T. If I will select the type delta V, the cursors will be now horizontal one. Again, I can change the position of one of the cursor at a time. Independently, I can move my second cursor, or if I wish, at the same time I can change the position of both the cursors. In this way we can have the cursor facility present. The DSO also offers the different features, but these are essentially whenever we are going for the particular application. So this is what the introduction of the DSO is. Very similar to the analog oscilloscope, this also carries the calibration knob where you can do the probe testing. Channel 1 probe connection, channel 2 probe connection, and external triggering is also present. In the next part, we will actually go for the application by using the DSO. As per our syllabus, we are going to measure the response time of a relay, and that is with the help of DSO.